Hi, I'm back with another video, and this time it's a recapping January, as well as my favorites, not so favorites. Hopefully this video won't be too long, but I really didn't do much this month, because, it's January, and I guess a lot of people don't really do much in January, recovering from the holidays, and then, of course, we had the Arctic blast. I've been kind of updating on my community tab on that one instead of making videos, because I figured going day 1, no water, day 2, no water, was going to start sounding the same every day. But yeah, we had that Arctic blast, and so of course it was cold. And my dad and I were having this conversation about which one was worse, 2021 when it happened or this year. He said he thought it was this year. I thought it was 2021. He reminded me that our electric company did rolling blackouts during that time when the power went off and our water exploded, and that he said everybody he talked to had said that's what happened to them, and they think that's what had happened. And I'm like, I completely forgot about the rolling blackouts. We were fine until then. And so we were hoping we'd be fine this time. And so the differences between last time and this time is 2021, we didn't have enough blankets. This year we had plenty of blankets because of my going to Ollie's and picking them up. Can never have too many blankets. I plan on getting more just to make sure as the years go by. Especially if this happens again, because I'm like, okay, this happened 2021, now 2024. I want to be prepared for the next time if this happens. Hopefully it doesn't, and this is like just a fluke, but you never know. So we had plenty of blankets. Um, so that helped a lot. Let's see, our water exploded in the washing machine area. So my dad, he had thought he got it fixed, and then we found out there was another water pipe that we did not know about underneath the house. It exploded, so he had to go up underneath there and try to find the water pipe. So now that's new, and so hopefully all of them are new and it won't happen again. Because he thought with the washing machine, he was like, he put enough insulation and junk in there, and he's like, I need to get some more heat tape. So of course he went looking for heat tape, and there was no heat tape. So that was something else that was different from last time. Is we had some of the piping stuff. So when he went to do the washing machine one, it was pretty easy. We just needed some more cleaner and some more glue. 2021, we did not have that. We were out doing it, going out 9 times, 2 different lows with everybody else. And I told him, I said, yeah, when he said he couldn't find any heat tape and they said they were running out and they were waiting for a new shipment, I said, and that's because everybody was buying. When they were stocking up at the grocery store, everybody was hitting up all the hardware stores and areas that sell that stuff. So I'm like, we need to get more heat tape. We need to make sure we got some more heat tape. Because our previous heat tape we found out died, and the hard way we found out was when the Arctic blast happened. And so I think we only had to go for like a few days because it had been cold, and then it was supposed to warm up, and then I think it was the first or the second official day that it warmed up. That's when it exploded. So we at least got 2 days where it warmed up, unlike 2021. And then it started back up again on that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then we had freezing rain, which turned, it might have been, I can't remember if it was a freezing rain / like a snowy, icy mix, or it's just freezing rain, and because it was so cold, it made it kind of icy and slick. That was the difference between 2021 and this year, I believe, was we actually had slick roads, and I don't think that happened in 2021. And so we had to wait a few days longer. So this time I think, honestly, we went longer without water, and I think it kind of, already blast stopped, but then it started back up. So I think 2021 it went for a little bit longer, and this year it kind of like was split. So they were both pretty bad, but I think this time it was a little bit easier than it was in 2021, in my opinion. It was still freaking cold, but it was a lot easier to handle because I was a little more prepared with blankets this time. And so we had no water, like I said, for a bunch of days. And then I figured out how to make dinner and stuff without water, which was entertaining. But I did manage to get a few meals in and pretty much snacking and that kind of thing, and kind of like canned goods and that kind of thing. So I still had some food left over. And then I didn't worry quite as much this month as I have in previous months. I've kind of started trying not to worry as much. I mean, I know it's hard to do, but I decided not to go into panic mode and freak out. So I'm kind of like, let's not worry. I try not to worry as much. So I'm trying not to. I did really good, I have to say. When the water happened, I didn't go into panic mode. I just was like, it'll be fine. I did kind of get a little worried there for a second. And then I'm like, nope, we'll be fine. I'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then, of course, the electric bill came in. And I saw in December they were talking about the electric company was wanting to still recoup their losses like a lot of electric companies from 2021. And so they were going to go up. And I forget how much it was. I think they said it was going to be $19 or something. In like July, I think is what I read. I personally think they're already starting it because the last electric bill or two have been pretty high. So I became a little nervous about that, and I'm like, no, it's fine. It will be paid. And so I've already gotten my February one. By the time I do this, I've already paid my February one. I decided to just go ahead and do it now so I wouldn't panic all month. I'm like, I started counting it all up, and I'm like, I think we'll be fine. All the bills will be paid, and as usual, all the bills are like on the same payday. Like my mom used to say, why are they all on the same payday? Because then, you know, the next payday, it's like you only got like 2 bills, and then it starts the next round of bills. And so then you're sitting there trying to figure out how to pay bills and buy groceries. So I counted it all up, and I'm like, I'd already paid the internet, so that was good. I've already paid the water bill. The same day I paid the electric bill. I decided to go ahead and just pay it, like I said, because I was sitting there debating on paying it. I'm like, just pay it. And then the next bill comes out is my phone, and then the insurance, and then the last 2 bills don't come out until like the next time we've got money again, till payday. So I'm like, we're good, and I counted it up, and I'm like, this is how much we have left over, and I'm like, it looks good, and this is how much I have to spend if I need to get anything at the grocery store. I kind of don't think I am going to need much at the grocery store because I've been trying to excuse me, I apologize. I've been trying to kind of buy a little bit more and keep a little more in the house than, just like buying my however many days of food like I try to do. I decided to have like rice and more broth cans, and I always have veggie cans, and more canned tomatoes, and then buying some of the fresh vegetables and stuff, and then freezing meat and getting a little more frozen stuff in the freezer so that I can just go along and just expand the meals, and then maybe it'll start making my grocery bill go down, hopefully. And then I can get to the point where it's just like a few things, like animal food if we need it or something like that. And that's what I'm hoping to do. And then maybe less money going into the grocery store, I'll be able to not worry so much. Because I think the last 2 times I've bought groceries, I've actually thought I did really good. Like the first time I just bought for a few days because we had lost the water, and I didn't want to go all out and then have everything get wasted. And I kind of thought I could kind of save some money. It felt like it. You're kind of like, I think I've saved money, but you're not sure. And then the second time, I definitely felt like I saved money. And then the third time I went grocery shopping, I had to get like laundry soap, and then something else. And so that was my big grocery shopping haul. So I was like, what do I need? And then I'm like, I need to get more laundry soap, and I got something else. And so it made it I think it made it a lot more expensive. So I'm kind of hoping to drop that down, it less, buying food and more buying like I said, animal food, laundry soap, things like that. And then that way maybe it'll be, like I said, cheaper. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm not, of course, going to Walmart and Aldi and Trader Joe and anybody else. So I'm having to do this based on the grocery store. So it's very interesting. But I am trying. And so maybe it'll make it easier on paying bills and less worrying. So that's kind of what I've been doing for January, trying not to worry. Paying bills, like I said, already starting February, because by the time I make this video, I've already started February stuff. So getting some of that out of the way. So here are my favorites and not so favorites. I was not impressed with Little Debbie Valentine's mini donuts. I kind of thought they didn't have much taste. We did like their strawberry shortcake ones. I actually have a second bag we're still eating. Of course, my farmer's breaded cheddar cheese curds. I think it was this one. I saw in the grocery store they had a big box of these. They also had a big bag of Arby's curly fries, and they had a big bag of the Checkers fries, which I'd never seen before. I was like, oh my gosh, big bags. I used up all my air freshener for January because of not having any water. So the exotic tropical blossoms, aqua waves, fig and plum, Febreze air. Yeah, I probably threw some of them away because, like I said, I used all my air fresheners because of not having water. And then I have eaten 2 of these and milk strawberry, white chocolate strawberry shake. I'm currently eating a third one. I bought one for my start of February. So don't be shocked when you see the February video and it's in there. Finally finished off my Hershey's Kisses sugar cookie. And then got the New York Bakery Texas toast with real garlic. We don't like the bread at our grocery store. And I don't like Sara Lee. Well, actually, we don't like Sara Lee because I used to get Wonder Bread when they had it at the grocery store. And then I started getting Sara Lee because they have smaller packages and it was a little bit cheaper. And then I started getting the grocery store brand, and then I was going back and forth, and the small bread was just nasty. It never tasted like it had risen, I guess is what you could say. And then their store one it's okay, but it's not good. So one of these days I'm probably gonna have to go to Walmart and get some Wonder Bread. So they've been using this for dinners. Briolo Basics Pine Cleaner with Pine Oil. I really like this one. I've gotten this one off and on. I also have their Brillo Basics OxyClean type thing. It's a blue liquid one. I really like that one. I'm on my second bottle. I also have the Brillo dish soap I'm finishing up on. It's like that OxyClean too. I think they're both like the Oxy type cleaning one. I like both of those. I also got Dawn antibacterial dish soap, which I really like. I'm still using, that's why it's not in here. I'm still finishing up both of those because the Brillo one I'm almost out of, and then the other one I've started, and I really like the antibacterial. It really helped when I had to wash the dishes after losing water. Oh, that is something else, is all my dishes were contained into the sink instead of like 2021 where it was strung out because of trying to cook and doing all that. And so I bought the dish soap to help, because I knew I was going to need some more dish soap, and I decided to get some Dawn to help. And so I remembered to grab paper plates, unlike 2021. And so I'm like, I need to make sure if this happens again, I'm getting paper plates, more napkins, more paper towels, more air fresheners, and more plastic silverware so I can be ready. And what else? Oh, I also got the Tide. I think it's the Tide odor remover, or one of those odor remover thingies. I also got that because my grocery store still doesn't have the Clorox laundry sanitizer, and I knew that after that many days without washing anything, that the towels were really going to need it, something to get rid of the odor, so I decided to buy the Tide one, not the Downy ones. I'm hoping to try the Downy ones in the future, but so far I'm liking the Tide one. The towels have smelled pretty good. When it comes to that kind of stuff, Lysol one smelled really good, but I wasn't too sure about it. It didn't make the towels look clean, and then the Clorox laundry sanitizer made the towels look clean and nice and smell good. And then I think they made them get rid of the stink in them, and this Tide one has made them look nice and gotten rid of any smell. So I really like the Clorox laundry sanitizer and this Tide odor remover. So hopefully in the future I will get to try the Dawn ones. I think that is it for January. Didn't do much, and Thank you for watching my January favorites, not favorites, and my recapping the month. Bye.